Good morning, welcome to another beautiful Friday. It is Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day is all about sharing love, sharing opportunities, and I believe opening you up to all the beauty and all the many benefits that real estate has to offer is another way of showing you love. And so today on Arcview have our that happens every Friday from 9:30 all the way to 10 a.m. We're here to open you up to property investment, opportunities within the real estate sector, and most importantly, access to finance for those of you who would like to start a business. I do have in the studio with me, as always, CEO Arcview Investment Limited, Ambassador Shegun Shidaro, and also Mrs. Mary Olawoni, Head Credit and Risk Management at Prospect Microfinance Bank. Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Sid Babalala. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's. You have a touch of red. Why is everyone wearing black today? Even my favorite is wearing. Are you in that boost? Good morning. Nice to have you in the studio.
Thank you.
Yes. So let's talk Arcview Investment Limited. Let's first of all talk about what Arcview is all about, the opportunities that we have for the people, and also being Valentine. Are you throwing anything in the mix just to make people feel loved if they do business with Arcview Investment Limited?
Yes, thank you very much. In Arcview Investment Limited, opportunities abound. We have so many, we have loads and loads of opportunities for you that you can actually tap into and become a landlord. So that you become a landlord or you invest and see great returns on your investments, or you tap into the farming scheme and become a farmer and be making money and be producing food for the country, or you have so much that you can do with us and become a better person, rather than you continue to be a farmer, or you continue to be a tenant. You can just switch and become a landlord. In any of our projects, cut across 3 states in Nigeria. We have in Oyo State, projects in Oyo State. We have in Ogun State and also in Lagos State. Also out of the country, we have in Turkey and also in the United States of America. So, and you are sure that as a customer, if you buy any of our projects, you are sure that your visa will not be denied. Your visa will be given to you so that you can get to see your properties. Because when it comes to real estate, most of the countries in the Western world believe that it's a lifetime investment that everybody must have, and that's what we stand for.
All right, thank you very much. Well, aside from residential buildings, you've been very particular about a certain project to help people get into business, particularly agriculture, so you can make food either for consumption or for commercial purposes. And now, aside from providing the land, you also created an avenue for people to get capital so they don't run away, because that's their major challenge. So talk to us about that particular initiative and the plans that you've put in place to encourage people to get into it.
Okay, thank you very much. This all started last year when we saw the food inflation in the country, and it was so alarming, and we thank God it's coming down now. And then we said, how can we also be a part of the food supply chain in the country? Nobody will do this for us. We just have to come together and do this for ourselves, because production of food, you need it you need it fresh. You don't have to be importing everything that you have to consume. So we have set aside 250 acres of land, and with just 500,000 naira you can own a plot. The minimum is 3 plots. And also what we have done is that you don't even need money to come to start. All what you need is you being available. We have a bank in place that is going to give you a credit facility whereby you can just use that to get the land. The land is the collateral, so you're not bringing anything. And you're moving into site to build, to farm immediately. And like what we have also done is instant allocation. We did the second batch last week, Saturday. Now, what is that you can start farming immediately and producing food. So the bank is here. They'll be telling us more on how you can come in and do business with them as well.
Yeah, so for the credit facility, like I said, Mary Olawoye is with us here. She's the head credit and risks management Prospect Microfinance Bank to talk to us about your own role in this particular agricultural initiative.
All right. Good morning once again. So, for Prospect Microfinance Bank, we are partnering with Arcview Investments to make funding available for the purchase of farmland. Okay. So, and the arrangement that we have put in place is that customers can come. You don't need to, just like the CEO said, you don't really need anything as such. The land itself is the collateral for the loan. When you come to us, fill the forms, we do the paperwork and move the value of the land, which is a minimum of 3 plots. That is a 1.5 million. We move the value to Arcview. Arcview does the paperwork of allocating the land to you. While as a customer, you pay back to Prospect Microfinance Bank in monthly installments. And then also with that, we have a window of 24 months within which people can, repay the loan.
Let's talk credit. What makes you eligible for that particular credit eligibility?
Okay. Basically, what you need to be able to show to us is your capacity to repay the loan. That is all we require of you. Okay. So we expect that probably, you're a work. You work. All right, and you cannot pull the funds together at once to make payments for the land, or perhaps you have other things you need to spread your money on, and that is hindering your ability to buy the land at a go. We're saying that Prospects will provide the funding for the land. So all you need to do is to get across to us, and we'll get it rolling.
All right. Well, whilst we're doing this, let me just give out the numbers then before we go back to talk to the CEO. If you'd like to access the credit facility and you're interested in the agricultural initiative, 3 plots of land, 1.5 million naira or more, you can call the number 0912 4098 204 or 0811 961 1568. I'll give out the numbers again for Prospect Microfinance Bank. Is 0912 409 8204 or 0811 961 1563. Still active half hour, and like I said, we have CEO Ambassador Shegun Oshun Dara. So aside from the agricultural scheme, talk to us about, are they new developing estates? Are they ones that are still existing? Which ones are sold out, and what other ones are available?
Yes, thank you very much. Before I go into that, I just want to quickly chip into the farm and estate. You see, this is a very good, laudable initiative that I would like everybody to come in and take, make the best use of this. In the West, in the Western world, you see them coming together to support good initiative by giving out loans and support, funds. There are different types of these grants available. Just to support ideas. When you come up with one initiative, they are always there to support you. So we have come up with such, and you don't need at this point, you don't need money to succeed. All what you need is for you to be available and be ready to do the business. Now we have the land, they have the money, you move to sites, then you have 2 years to pay back. We have done a business model whereby there is something you can plant, and within 2 years you'll be able to pay back, and you also have gains, good returns on anything you have done there. So it's all about you being available. So people would say that there is no job, there is nothing to do out there. Why can't you just give this a try, and you'll surely be happy at the end of the day? So that's actually investment for you. There is our mantra, we say that we don't only build cities, we also build lives, and this is one good initiative in building lives. So in the Arcview Investment Limited, we have 28 estates, 2 in Oyo State, Treasure Island Estate, Moniya Ibadan. With the Nigeria Railways Corporation, they have their major terminal at Moniya, and because of that, we have been able to site an estate just around that very station. from Lagos to Monia, it's just 2 hours. You are there, you can easily, just enjoy. And with 1.5 million naira, you can own a plot of land. In fact, you can buy a half plot with just 800,000 and spread. You have 12 months interest-free payment plan, and it's dry land. It comes with documents, C of O, and there is no issue of monile or encumbrance. In fact, what we do is we always promise our client that come back 20 years time, you meet your investment intact. We have our first estate at Agbara Igbesa there. In Agbara Igbesa, that estate was launched in 2010, now 15 years. All our clients, over 1,000 clients that bought into that estate, they have their location intact. Nothing changes. So that's what that's what we preach, and what we stand by. And that's why we are resolute. We are going stronger and stronger every year, because we believe we are a customer-centric organization. We also have some challenges, the economic downturn, the area of infrastructural development in some of our estates. We have been able to allocate houses to everybody. We are not, as a company, we don't have any client we are owing any. Talk about you have bought a plot of land, or a 2 or 3, any of the housing project. But we talk about infrastructural development. Look at the economic situation, and we are trying to see how to complete all these projects, and making sure the estate is habitable, livable, and making sure that all our clients are happy. So Monia Ibadan is selling very fast, and this is a good opportunity to invest in Monia Ibadan. With 1.5 million naira, you can spread your payment and make sure that and have a plot of land. We also have Osengiri Ibadan, 6 million naira for a plot, 3 million for half plot, and 45 million for a 3-bedroom bungalow. And you have 12 months payment plan. Osengiri is on the Ibadan Ife Express, just about 10 minutes away from the Iwo Road bus stop. So you can also own something there. Oyo State, is available for you. And the governor of Oyo State is particular about development. You see him constructing roads, linking villages, and coming up with some good projects in making the state livable. And also, Oyo State is very secure. Talk about security. We also have something called the affordability project. We were very intentional about that project when it was launched, and we felt that everybody should be able to own at least something. There should be something for everybody. And the location is at Ogere, Treasure Island Estate, Ikonobalogbe, Ogere. With 550,000 naira, Sage, you can own a plot of land there. And you can start with as low as 50,000 naira, and just spread your payment throughout 12 months. So 12 months, you spread as convenient, and that's 550,000 naira. With that, you are a landowner, a proud owner of a plot of land somewhere, in Ogun State. So and it's secured, no issue of money, no problem. There is no encumbrance or government issue, and that. So it's affordable. It's very, very affordable, and accessible. We also have in the Mowe of Father axis, we have about 5 estates there. We have Treasure Island Estate Phase 1, fully sold out. About 1,500 houses built. Is the biggest privately owned estate in Ogun State, and then we have been able to allocate to clients. Allocation is very important. When you buy property, your allocation is very key. And that this is one major thing that we have been able to do for our clients. We are so mindful of that. So, but if you can get in the phase 1, we have the phase 1 extension. A 3-bedroom there sells for 20 million naira, a 2-bed for 15 million naira, and a plot of land with just 3 million naira. You can own a plot of land. In fact, half plots are available, 1.5 million naira. But you can get from the secondary market in the phase 1. So phase 1 and phase 1 extension both are available for you to become a landlord. And we also have Bluestone, Mowe Town. Bluestone is at by Mowe Town. You can the phase one is sold out, but the phase two is available. A plot of land sales for 15 million, and the 300 square meters for 10 million naira, and a three-bedroom bungalow for 45 million naira. So all these projects, they are available. Like I was discussing this morning with someone, phase one, it was launched in 2020. A three-bedroom bungalow then was going for 12.5 million naira there. And today, the same three-bedroom is selling for 65 million. Yes, just 2020 and now. Very beautiful estate. We have built about 700 units there. The estate is known as the most beautiful estate in the whole of Norway. Well arranged, with basic amenities and infrastructures in place. So these are the projects we have in the Mowe and further axis, Ogun State and in Oyo State. So when I come back, we'll discuss about the Lagos.
Yes. Whilst before we take that segue back to Mary Olawoyi, please, if you'd like to inquire about all the properties available at Arcview Investment Limited, you can call the number 0708 0888 749. Again, 0708 088 8749, or call the number 0803 082 6990. 0803 082 6990. You can also come to the physical address 314 Ikorodu Oshosun Road, Antony, Lagos. There's a representative that would answer all your questions, and also there are days that are set aside for inspection, so you could go check the properties you're interested in and see it for yourself and not just what is written on paper. Now back to the head credit and risk management prospects microfinance bank, Mary Olawoyi, who is basically offering you credit facility for those of you who would like to purchase property, not just for residential purposes but for commercial purposes. Talk to us once again about the requirement. Just reiterate the requirement, what is expected of you. Is it only for individuals? Can you come as a group? What other facilities is the bank willing to provide for those who approach you for facility?
Okay, thank you very much. Let me take you from the people that are eligible.
Yeah.
Okay, so individuals can approach us for this farmland. Also for groups, associations, cooperatives, group of friends, they can come together to want to buy this farmland, and so they can approach us for the funding. Provision is made for that, and they can be able to get it. And then also, as a microfinance bank, of course, we have other credit facilities for businesses and other supports, and so they can approach us on that. Interest rate is quite competitive and it is affordable. Our tenors, they are convenient, and so we encourage people to, come on board with us.
All right, and they can spread the loan payment for how long?
For the farmland, again, they have a window of 24 months to be able to, repay the loan.
24 months, 3 plots of land as the minimum.
Minimum.
1.5
So people can go, they can buy 6 plots, which is 1 acre. They can do even 4 plots, okay? But the minimum that can be picked is 3 plots.
Thank you. Let's go back to Ambassador Shegun Oshidara. Aside from all of the properties that you've listed, I believe that there's also properties on the international level. Those of us are like, Gen Z like me, who don't really like. I'm joking. Let's talk about the opportunities that we have outside the country as well, and the many benefits attributed to the purchase of these properties.
Yes, thank you very much. Sorry, before I go into that, let me just quickly add to what you just said. This is just a clarion call to all the cooperatives. It's the era of you sharing AC, fridge, freezer. That's okay. You can have a farm, whereby at the end of the year, you have farm produce to share. You have food for your members, and also aside from food, you also have something to sell and make money. Because I believe that when they make more money, you'll be able to even share, proceed and profit at the end of the year. So this is a good opportunity for cooperatives, societies, these are, Alaji Sheku, and the likes, This is very, very important. They can come and farm and own a cooperative farm. All right. So for what you said about properties, we have in Lagos here we have a Treasure Hilltop Estate Commander Lagbado. It's actually 50,000 naira per square meter. That's what we have now. That's 300 square meters for 15 million, 500 for 25 million naira, and 600 for 30 million naira. So you can also buy a three-bedroom bungalow for 50 million naira and a duplex for 85 million naira. Command Alagbado is very, very strategic. From Ikeja to the site, it's just about 20 minutes drive on a traffic-free day, and there's no, all the roads leading to the site, they're all tarred, they're well constructed with drainages. The former governor of Lagos State did wonders there, and even the site, the level of development going on there is so massive. It was launched in 2021. Between 2021 and now, there are over 500 houses built already. As a company, we have done about 200, and we have clients that have been allocated their land who have done over 300 houses right there. So the estate is booming. So it's a place you can build and move in now. In fact, from Command Lagos to this place, it's less than 1 hour, and your house can never be far. It's your house. That's where real estate. Real estate is a lifestyle. It's not just about you buying the land or the house to live in. There are several things that comes with it. So that's real estate for you. And then we have Ikorodu available, a three-bedroom bungalow for 45 million naira and a duplex for 75 million naira and a plot of land with 15 million naira. You can own that. I was speaking with someone yesterday and I said, buy the Ikorodu now. The fourth Mainland Bridge is coming, whereby the plot of land there will be going for about minimum of like 50, 60, 70. So this is the best time to buy because Ikorodu is going to be linked with Aja down to Lekki. And when that is completed, it shouldn't be then that you now be running to own a property. So buy when it is still very much available. So Igbo Ikorodu is a land, the document is clean, it's your full. There is no money issue there, and it's pure dry land. What we have been able to do for ourselves as a company is that we don't go for waterlogged areas or buying landed property without valid documents. So we prioritize on these very two because the ripple effect will actually be on the customer. So we want them to have a very clean and transactions. With Arcview Investment Limited, a seamless transaction. So that's so we have Ekwe as well. A plot of land there sells for 10 million naira and half plot for 5 million. You can spread the payment, and we have 12 months payment plan to we have 12 months. And also Idera is actually a scheme. Idera is like the Lekki phase 1. We have Okombo as phase 2. Idera is the phase 3. The scheme, by the Lagos State government. A plot of land there sells for 30 million, and you can also spread. You have 12 months payment plan, and from Arcview Investment Limited. And like you said, for people like you, I would like to,
I'm joking.
buy something outside the shores of the country. You can own a two-bedroom flat in Boza, in Turkey. Boza is the fourth largest city in Turkey. Turkey, they have about 80 states there, and the economy is booming, and you can also invest there. And it comes with the PR, permanent resident. You have that, and you also have within 5 years you become full citizen because it's citizen by investment. You have actually invested in that country, and your children can own. So it's good you have what's called dual citizenship, which is permissible. So and that's that. So that's what we have been able to do. Last year we were able to complete for about 4 families, and now they are doing well in Turkey. So, and that's Agri Investment Limited. And our projects in the US coming up pretty soon. So I'm very sure you surely get something in that. Because US Yes, it's good for you.
Yeah, it is good for me. Yeah, it is. I'm not cut out for this kind of
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah. So on the final note, the last summer is selling very fast.
Right.
If you need something within the Lagos metropolis, then just Lagos mainland, and we have a three-bedroom flat, well built at Samaja with 75 million naira. It's a smart estate. It's a joint business between Arcview and Motion local government, and the project is, as we speak, the very first block. We have completed that. Possession taken. Those who have bought, they are living in the house presently. They are living in the that very first block. The block comprises of 12 flats, and we are going 48. We're almost completing the second block, which will be done in the next 3 months. Then we'll continue on the other. So, but what we try to do is that when you pay for something, you have access to it. So, and that's Arcview Investment Limited. Like I said, finally, we also have some challenges to talk about infrastructural development and this and that. But we are resolute to believe that as long as we have our eyes on the ball, and we have our mind in what we're doing, we surely overcome and get everything sorted.
There you have it, CEO Arcview Investment Limited, Ambassador Shegun Shudaro. Also, Mary Olawole, Head Credit and Risk Management, Prospect Microfinance Bank, offering to you the tons of benefit that you stand to gain if you invest and align yourself with Arcview Investment Limited. I'll give out the numbers once again for those of you who would like to inquire about the farm initiative and also talk about the credit facility. Please do well to call the number 0912 409 8204 or 0811 961 1563. Now, if you want to talk about other properties available at Arcview Investment Limited, or you want to know the days that you can go for inspection to make up your mind on the properties you're interested in, do well to call Arcview at 0708 088 8749 or 0803 082 6990. Until next week, Friday, same time, same station, 9:30 all the way to 10 a.m. My name is Sage Babalala. At 10:15, we'll be back with health conversations around allergies. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.